So we're out here at Tidewater. I'm here with Chris Cooper. And Chris, out of all the great golf courses in the area, this may be the most beautiful.
I tell you, man, we're proud of it. It's in great shape. You come to Tidewater, as soon as you come through those gates, you know you're in for something special.
So a lot of people would think this is a private country club, but it's not.
No, like I said, we're in a gated community, but we are considered high-end public. We are proud to serve not only the public, but all of these great golf packages, all these guys that come from all over the world, all over the country, really. And what we try to do here with regards to our service is we like to think of all of our guests, even though we're public, is we like to think you're a member for a day. When you come to Tidewater, we want you to get that private club feel, even though we are a public golf course. When you play this golf course the first time, you're going to see that you start here in the woods, so to speak, a parkland style golf course, and then after you play a first couple holes on both sides, number 1 and 2, you drive out onto the salt marshes of the Cherry Grove Inlet, and then you play around back into the trees, parkland style again, then you break out on the other side, and you'll play along the Intercoastal Waterway, and then you go back on the back and you jump back to the salt marsh again, and then you come back parkland style, finishing up here. So marsh a lot of places, beautiful trees. We've taken great care into making sure that our experience is not one that you'll get anywhere else here in Myrtle Beach.
Let's talk about the 12th and the 13th holes, because these two are kind of, I know you don't have a signature hole, but these are really the two I think that stand out to people.
Yeah, without a doubt. Like I said, when you play 10 and 11, you're here in the trees, and you break out on that Cherry Grove Salt Marsh, and number 12 is a really nice par 3. The green's a peninsula style green, sits way out into the marsh. You can play it from as much as 200 yards all the way to 100 yards. The tee wraps all the way around, so just choose the correct tee. Number 13, beautiful par 5 along the salt marsh. View of the Atlantic Ocean right there behind the green. So to see those two holes, it's actually breathtaking. And when you ride out there, we have guys all the time. I say, make sure you've got your cell phone ready, because that's going to be a camera moment out there.
So when you're playing that par 5, though, is it worth not hitting the driver? Is it better to maybe hit the 3-wood, 5-wood, 4-iron?
Well, it's always about the wind out here, so if you get some helping wind, yeah, you can get to that green in 2. The green's really well guarded, though. There's bunkers everywhere. It's 3-tier, so you need to make sure you get up near the green. You don't want to be standing back there and trying to hit something long in there. You need to get up near the green. But yeah, it's all with the wind there. If it's into the wind, yeah, you need to make sure you go ahead and play, hey, this is going to be a 3-shot hole, and play it accordingly. But if you get a little helping wind, which you do quite a bit, especially during the summer, you can go ahead, if you hit a good tee ball, you can take a chance to hit it on there in 2.
What I love about what you do here at the course is you preserved a lot of history, and especially the history of a couple of hundred years ago, and also the archaeological finds that you have here. Talk about that and how that would be interesting to folks who were playing here.
Sure. When we built this golf course, when they came out here and actually did a lot of the moving of the land, they found a lot of neat stuff, arrowheads and different artifacts that were in the ground from, the people that were here a long time before us. And we do display those here in the clubhouse. As you walk in, you can see along the walls here a lot of the neat stuff, and a lot of the things that they found were neat about them when they went in and looked and said, hey, what's this old pot from? Well, we've got the pot displayed here in the clubhouse, and you can read a little bit about it and find out a little bit about the pot and the people that put it there.
So this used to be farm back in the 18th, 19th century.
Farmland, yeah, farmland. It's, like I said, there's different areas, and our holes are actually named for the different things that we found on the thing. We have a place out here called Futch Site, one of our holes is called, and you can see it's an old settlement that when the ground was moved, you could see where someone had actually lived there.
So if somebody would love to not only play here but stay here, how would they do that?
Just contact your golf package provider. I mean, we deal with 75 golf package providers here in the Myrtle Beach area. And there's always tidewatergolf.com, which is our website.
Chris, thank you so much.
Hey, man, I appreciate
Chris
it very
Cooper,
much.
Tidewater.
Thanks very much.